everybody. This is Danielle Mitchell with Average Black Girl, and this topic comes requested. I was requested to have another Christian girl boss must-haves video, and so this one is going to be surrounded by having an online course. And so this is going to be must-haves for every girl boss looking to make money with an online course. So first things first, one of the new things that I've been doing is I actually have sticky notes that are filled with positive affirmations. I know, corny, but it works. I guess it's just something about seeing positive things every day about you. So mine, I'm going to read them to you. They are: I am beautiful, I am blessed, I am confident, I am strong, I am successful, I am healthy, I am loved, I am disciplined, I am wealthy, I am anointed, I am creative. I'm sorry, I'm looking, and my mom added one that I wasn't looking, and it says, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. So that is brand new, but I'm gonna leave it up there. But those are the ones that I have written, and this is what I've had for the last couple of weeks, and it just works. I think that specifically when I look up and I'm kind of lazy and I see I am disciplined, that is the key between the haves and the have-nots. Pushing through, being consistent. This is why I am recording 3 videos at once, because I have been gone and I need to have my Monday, Wednesday, Friday upload schedule. So I'm going to just do some sit down videos and push through. Just being real. What is that called? Being disciplined. Okay. Now let's talk about platforms. So I'm just going to give you the platform that I use. I use the platform Teachable. There are other platforms. One of the ones that I've taken actual courses on, which are good as well, is Thinkific. There's Udemy and all these other courses, but I personally use Teachable. I use Teachable because that was one of the first courses that I bought, and it worked for them, so it worked for me. Then I ended up taking a course, and it was a Pinterest course, and it was on Teachable. And she had a bonus kind of course in there talking about how to have your courses on Teachable. So I just went with it. So if you're interested in Teachable and creating a course, make sure that you click the link below saying that I want to join Teachable. Now, one of the benefits of Teachable is an affiliate link. And so if you want to join my affiliate link program, go ahead and click in the description box below. It's going to say join my affiliate program. And so what it does is it allows for other people to sell for you, and it allows for you to give cookies to these individuals, so you have your own custom link. And when you share these courses with your own custom link, you get credit. And so me right now, if you join my affiliate program and start selling in 2019, I'm allowing for cookies to stay up for 365 days. So you have 1 year. So if you send your friend a cookie today and they don't buy until April of next year, you still will get that credit. And what is that credit? Well, I'm glad you asked. That credit is going to be 30% of the sale. So it's a nice chunk of change, because I love you. I love my above average crew, and I want you to be on my team, and I want you to help us all, do this thing together and spread the wealth. So I like that, and I love it because it allows for when people do make money, I don't get the money first and then give it to you second. It comes in and then you get your portion and I get mine. So there's no miscalculating, misspending, nothing. So I love it because it does the calculation for me, and I don't have to worry about people calling me saying, where is my money? Nope, you got it, you're good. The next thing that I like about Teachable is I like how I'm able to get a lot of support. They have a lot of conferences and webinars to help you to figure out how to really sell and make money. Because if you're like me, when I first started, I just kind of had my first course and I made it like a free thing, and I really didn't sell a lot. This is the first year that I'm actually doing a lot of selling, but this is also the first year that I'm doing a lot of consistent talking, consistent driving traffic to the course, but I'm also doing a lot of learning. I'm buying things and implementing. So before, I just needed to get my stuff together first. Like sometimes you just got to get your course together and figure out what you're going to sell and what's your processes and procedures before you just start listening to everybody. And now I'm able to really implement and see that turnover, see that traffic, see that increase of funds, which is pretty cool. So that's why I like Teachable. Now let's go to how you're going to automate all this to make sure that people actually finish your courses, because a lot of times people buy courses but they don't finish courses. But if people finish courses, it's a higher chance that they will implement what you told them, what you're teaching them, and they will have positive results, and then they will go ahead and tell their friends and give you great reviews, and the circle continues. So one of the things that you want to do is you want to have supporting email for your course to encourage people to finish and to give bonus information and additional information to make that value add, but more so you want people to finish your course. So what I use, because it has a partnership with Teachable, is ConvertKit. So ConvertKit is the step after MailChimp. So pretty much, if you're like me and all my friends and all my colleagues and associates, everybody starts with MailChimp because MailChimp is free for the first 2,000 subscribers, but there are some limitations within MailChimp, and I would say start with MailChimp until you're ready to get to the next step, because it took me almost 3 years to get to the next step. So there was no need for me to be paying for email marketing when I wasn't consistent with my email marketing. But now that I am consistent with my email marketing, it's go time. So ConvertKit, I like it because each course, you can have your own email sequence. With MailChimp, it doesn't matter if they buy a LinkedIn course, if they buy my freebie, Turn Your Traffic into Money freebie, or if they buy the whole shebang, my signature service, my 12-month program, Marketing Strategies That Convert, they will get the same email. And it's up to me in the back end to go and make sure that people are in an email sequence and they're getting what they need. With ConvertKit, it's automatic. If they join the Turn Your Traffic into Money, they get that email sequence. If they join the Marketing Strategies That Convert, they get that sequence, and so forth and so on. So everybody gets its own unique thing. I love that because it's less work for me. It is worth my $29 to have that connect for me, especially when I'm able to make that over, which is key. As long as I'm making more than I'm spending, I'm with it. As soon as the cost kind of supersedes, then it's time to go back to the drawing board. But that's what was it for me, that ConvertKit and Teachable. Constant Contact and all these other people do the same thing, but they didn't have that partnership with ConvertKit, which is with Teachable, which is why I picked ConvertKit. Now I do like ConvertKit because it has more analytics. I can see my open rate is better because I guess they're coming into people's inboxes and not their promotional. I'm also able to see those that are cold, that haven't opened my emails in the last 90 days, that I think would. So I mean, some people on there are cousins, aunties, whatever. They are people that you think are reading your emails, but they're not. And so you are now able to make that decision and be like, bye cousin, like I'm paying for these people, up to a certain amount of, you pay $29 until you have like, I think 1,000 subscribers. So you want to pay for people that are actually reading your stuff, whether they buy or not. That's the next level, but can you at least open my stuff? So if you're not opening it, you can see. And so that just made it a lot clearer, because in MailChimp I wasn't able to see exactly who was opening and who wasn't and things like that. This is a lot easier and better in my opinion as far as when it's time to dive in. So I like ConvertKit. If you're interested in ConvertKit, I will leave that link in the description box below. Make sure you go ahead and try it out. Now, the next thing, and I will also leave my affiliate program if you're interested in joining. I will leave that in the description box below. Don't know if I said that, but want to make sure that I put that in there. Now I said, not to recap, I said you need positive affirmations. You want to have Teachable. you want to have ConvertKit. Now, you also want to have a free course on your Teachable platform. Why? Well, through the previous learning that I did with Teachable, with their conference, it showed that you want to have something that's already on the platform, and that just leads to an easier conversion. So maybe it's the first section of your 12-month course, maybe it's the first lesson that you get for free, or maybe it's something that's related but not quite exactly what's in the course. Who knows? You can really be as creative or not as you want to, but I just thought that that was something that I didn't know when I first started, and I really didn't know until 2 months ago that that was a thing to do. So I have now put in my freebie, Turn Your Traffic Into Money, that is in the description box below, and you guys can test it out and see, if you like it or not. Now, the last thing is, a lot of times within these courses, especially if you're just starting out, to make that value add, you can allow for 30-minute one-on-one consulting or group consulting. That allows you to really get in people's faces and to assure that you are able to help these people hit their goal. Because a lot of times you want that help, that positive referral, that positive testimonial. So what I use is Acuity scheduling, and just in the email, I remind them once a month to book a scheduling with me. And so I've put in my Acuity scheduling marketing strategies that convert, so people know what to pick. And then we're able to have that one-on-one. So that has helped me tremendously, just to make sure that I have a 100% positive experience with people that are buying my products and services. That one-on-one just kind of takes it to the next level, because you could put on that extra, say that you charge $100 an hour. That's an extra value add that they're getting. Or some people charge $300 an hour. Again, whatever that extra is, still an extra value add that they're getting that a lot of people don't offer. A lot of people don't offer any support. You just get that course, you just get that video support, and then you can maybe ask questions on their private Facebook group, and if they go live, you can ask questions there. But to have that one-on-one, that's a gem, and it's great if you're just starting off and you're just trying to make sure that people are understanding what you're trying to say. So that's another dope value add. And the last thing I'm going to give you is a project management tool that you're going to need. And this is related in any way. So if you're starting your own course and you just feel like you're not moving the needle, do Asana and give yourself assignments and assign them due dates. If you're working with consultants, one-on-one consulting with anybody, Asana is great, because a lot of people, when you have these great calls and you have all these ideas and you're coming up with all these plans, and then a week happens and nothing got done, Asana is going to be able to hold people accountable. Well, we talked about doing this and you haven't done that. So you give the task, you just assign it to people, and that allows it to be shown who's falling. Is it you because you're not giving tangible to-do lists and your strategies aren't working, or is it them because they're not implementing it to 100% what you're saying, and so therefore that's why there's no results? So I've started doing that in everything. I'm on boards and I have my board members join Asana, and I have teams that I've been brought on to do some consulting. I'm doing that, and then I have one-on-one clients and I'm using Asana. So I'm using Asana throughout the board, and I love it because it's free for the first 15 people. So if you're just getting started, that is for me the way to go. And honestly, if you want to play that game, you can just literally keep opening up different Asana accounts with different emails and live your best life without having to increase the cost and put on that extra expense. So those are 5 things that I think every Christian girl boss needs to have if they want to have their own online course. If you have any questions or anything that you want to add, let me know. And if you have an idea for another session of the Christian girl bosses, please list that in the comment section below, and go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.